Have you ever wondered about the importance of bile in our bodies? Let's start with the anatomy of bile production. This complex fluid is primarily produced in the liver by specialized cells called hepatocytes. These cells synthesize a cocktail of components including bile acids, cholesterol, phospholipids, and bilirubin. Once synthesized, bile is transported from the hepatocytes to the bile canaliculi, tiny channels within the liver lobules. From there, it flows into larger bile ducts, eventually reaching the common bile duct that connects the liver and gallbladder. In the gallbladder, bile is stored and concentrated, ready to leap into action in the duodenum, the first part of the small intestine, when food is ingested. This release is triggered by specific hormonal signals, so that's how our bodies produce and store bile. But what exactly does bile do? Bile plays several crucial roles in our bodies. Let's explore these physiological functions. Firstly, bile is essential for the emulsification of fats. This process starts when bile acids and phospholipids transform dietary fats into smaller droplets. This transformation increases the surface area of the fats, making it easier for pancreatic lipase, an enzyme, to digest them. Secondly, bile facilitates the absorption of fats. Once the fats are emulsified, they form micelles. These micelles transport fatty acids, monoglycerides, cholesterol, and fat-soluble vitamins across the intestinal mucosa, allowing them to be absorbed into the body. Next, bile plays a role in neutralizing stomach acids. When acidic chyme, the semi-fluid mass of partially digested food, exits the stomach, bile helps to neutralize it. This neutralization creates a more favorable pH environment for the action of pancreatic enzymes and further digestion in the intestine. Bile also aids in the elimination of waste products. This includes bilirubin, a byproduct of hemoglobin breakdown, cholesterol, metabolites of various drugs, and excess electrolytes. These substances are incorporated into the bile and then excreted from the body through the feces. Additionally, bile stimulates intestinal motility. When bile is secreted into the small intestine, it stimulates peristalsis, the rhythmic contractions of the intestinal muscles. This movement helps to push food through the digestive system and facilitates further digestion and absorption. Finally, bile helps regulate microbial growth. It possesses antimicrobial properties that control the growth of bacteria in the intestines, preventing infections and maintaining a balanced gut microbiome. As we can see, bile plays a pivotal role in digestion, nutrient absorption, waste elimination, and even in controlling microbial growth. Bile is a complex fluid. Let's delve into its biochemical composition. Bile is a cocktail of several components, each playing a critical role in digestion and nutrient absorption. Firstly, we have the bile acids. Primary bile acids like cholic acid and chenodeoxycholic acid are synthesized from cholesterol in the liver. These undergo conjugation with amino acids such as glycine or taurine to form bile salts. These salts are the active emulsifying agents in bile, breaking down dietary fats into smaller droplets for easier digestion. Next, phospholipids, with lecithin being a major player. Lecithin aids in fat emulsification and micelle formation, facilitating the absorption of fats and fat-soluble vitamins across the intestinal wall. Thirdly, bile contains cholesterol. Yes, you heard right. Cholesterol, often vilified, is crucial in bile, serving as a means of elimination from the body. Then there's bilirubin, a yellow pigment derived from the breakdown of hemoglobin in red blood cells. Bilirubin is excreted in bile, giving feces their characteristic brown color. Lastly, bile is made up of electrolytes like sodium, potassium, chloride, and bicarbonate, along with water. These help maintain fluid balance and aid in digestion and absorption. So bile is a cocktail of various components, each contributing to its essential roles in our bodies. Bile is not just an interesting subject from a physiological and biochemical viewpoint. It holds substantial medical significance. 1. Gallstone formation. When there is an imbalance in the substances that make up bile, such as excessive cholesterol or bilirubin, it can result in the formation of gallstones in the gallbladder or bile ducts. These gallstones cause discomfort, inflammation, and obstruction. 2. Biliary diseases. Disorders including cholestasis, primary biliary cholangitis, PBC, primary sclerosing cholangitis, PSC, or biliary tract infections affecting bile production, secretion, or flow can lead to liver damage, jaundice, and digestive disturbances. 3. Bile duct obstruction. When bile ducts blocked due to gallstones, tumors, strictures, or inflammation, bile can accumulate, leading to jaundice and complications like pancreatitis. 4. Bile reflux. An abnormal backflow of bile into the stomach or esophagus can contribute to gastritis, GERD, and Barrett's esophagus, which increases the risk of esophageal cancer. 5. Bile acid disorders. Defects in bile acid synthesis or metabolism can result in diarrhea, malnutrition, and deficiencies in fat-soluble vitamins. 6. Liver function assessment. Components of bile, such as bilirubin and alkaline phosphatase, are often measured in blood tests to assess liver health, bile flow, and the presence of liver or biliary tract disorders. Summing up, bile, a vital digestive fluid, is produced by the liver, stored in the gallbladder, and released into the small intestine to aid in fat digestion, nutrient absorption, waste elimination, and overall metabolic processes. Understanding the anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and medical importance of bile is essential in understanding digestive health, liver function, and conditions related to bile production, secretion, or flow. Disorders affecting bile composition or biliary function significantly impact gastrointestinal health, liver function, and overall well-being, necessitating medical evaluation, management, and treatment when required. Please subscribe now to join our community. Give us a thumbs up to encourage us to bring more interesting, challenging, and high-quality videos to everyone. Our channel, Medicine Health 360, has many more videos to help you gain latest and systemic medical and health knowledge with a simple approach for better health and a better life. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share them in the comments below.